Hey, look what's back! You can talk now.
I wasn't sure if there was going to be a follow-up to that, to be
What's
honest.
up, YouTube? This is Arl Yoshi. I'm Max, and...
And I'm Skylar. What? I'm going for historical accuracy.
That was Peter in the videos before! You're stupid!
I thought Skylar was in this.
He was in Ocarina of Time!
Oh.
Also,
Whoops.
it's apparently gonna play a scene now. Don't do that. Bad game. Go back to the title screen. There we go. So, welcome to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. For those of you who haven't been on this channel for very long, I did a Let's Play of this game as my very third Let's Play.
Here.
And after a few episodes, Peter was there for the whole time co-commentating. And then we lost the save file.
God damn it.
So, there was that. And now, instead of playing back up to that point and starting up again from that point, which would be bad because anybody new to the channel would have to go back to the days of, 480p video,
Dun, dun,
everything
dun.
sucks, horrible mic quality. We're just gonna start over, and Rhino's here.
Yes, I am.
It was not Skylar, you were tricked!
Haha. I guess I just got confused because Skylar would be very appropriate for Skyward Sword.
The Legend of Zelda, Skylar Sword.
Skylar's sword.
Yeah, his dick.
You just had to make it pornographic, didn't you? Totally.
Well, obviously.
Whoa, hey, someone put in some hours.
Yeah, I think that was... they put in some hours a long time ago. Though then again, this is on the Wii U, which has its dates completely screwed up, so...
No telling when that was.
We could do the math after we figure out what this one's gonna register as. But anyway, let's go with a new adventure. Now,
Okey-doke.
I could go with RL Yoshi, but I think I'm just gonna go with Max from now on. What?
I thought I had something clever I wanted you to put as this.
What is it?
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was good. I thought about it when I was at work.
You know what? We're just gonna go with RL Yoshi. Actually, I think.
Not just Max?
Keep that going. We only go with Max when there's not enough characters.
You sure you don't want to do something unique like $? $?
That was just because I was stupid and I kind of regret it.
Oh, I thought that was like
RL
the whole
Yoshi!
theme.
It's a forest.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
What?
Your name could also be read as Really Oshi.
Rah! You woke me up!
And there's the land shark. Or, Blind Godzilla, however you want to.
Feed me! And actually, a lot of people have said that it could be read as, really? Oh shit!
Never thought of it that way. Okay, forewarning, I have seen a Let's Play of this. Although at the end, I did skip a bunch.
I did a Let's Play of this!
At the end, I did skip a bunch, and it has been a few years, so I only know vague plot points.
I've had so much of this shit spoiled for me, so...
I mean, you've also
But
played
let's not talk about it in case it's spoilers for anyone else who hasn't played it in the 4 years it's been around.
Red
This was
Blue-
released for the Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary, and that gives you an idea of how long it's been.
Yeah, Red and Blue Birds.
And now look at all those people.
What people?
Group suicide!
Oh yeah, I saw. Whee! I think they're just kind of into the adrenaline rush of jumping off that they don't just, wait for the birds to land.
That, to be fair, this is basically that's basically their way of traveling. Though actually, when you think about it, they only live on this island, so they don't need to travel. When I think about it.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder who this girl is.
Is she that one princess that we only saw twice in the other game, and it was only like?
Well, this is not waiting until after Twilight Princess finishes before coming out, so don't spoil anything. Oh, I know who that girl is. It's Saria.
I'll take it. You're in the wrong color.
Green is so last year.
You say that as
Yeah,
I
just realized who I'm recording with. So, also, yeah. Oh shit! It's the Vor Nightmare again. Wait, this guy is getting held by light. Rise, RL Yoshi. The time has come for you to awaken.
That is a very gentle alarm clock.
You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. If this is what my alarm clock said, I'd be so disappointed every time I wake up. I wake up and I'm like, stop evil! Shit, I need to piss.
It's like the world's most dramatic motivational alarm clock. It's time to wake up and save the world. Really? No, go eat breakfast.
Go tell your brother to let go your ego. The time has come for you to awaken. Today was the first time I ever ate Eggo waffles, actually. I always had like a no-name brand.
Oh, what'd you think?
I thought they tasted the same as the no-name brand in my opinion, but I like the no-name brand, so, you know, there's that.
Yeah.
I really wish I could have homemade waffles. Bird!
Hi.
Anyway, I wish I really could have, like, homemade waffles, like, with the waffle iron and stuff, but I stick with frozen. Here's the way I see it. Like, frozen waffles and homemade pancakes taste like they have equal tastiness to me, so that's why I say waffles are better, because I've been told homemade ones are much better, so.
Yeah.
Also, mail delivery!
Did he just really eat it?
Paper. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't read. What does this say?
I thought Sleepyhead had a space in it.
Nah. Hey, Sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right?
Did it whisper sweet, dramatic things into your ear to wake you up?
Rise and shine, Yoshi. Today's the wing ceremony! You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You
and
better
look,
not
I'm
keep
testing
me
out
waiting.
my new colored pens.
Zelda. She's one of those people who, like, writes every letter in a different color.
Oh, boy.
And now, it's time to control. This is so good to be doing again. Alright, so, we can sprint, which currently does literally nothing.
Because you're inside.
Yeah. Well, it's called dashing anyway. But, then we can open a map, which has many locked doors on it. And then gear, we have nothing. And help. We know how to move now. That's gonna be there the whole game. Even while you're fighting the final boss, you can go like, how do I move?
Well, I guess it's just for those people who pick it up and haven't played in a bit.
Like me, yeah. Alright, so also, hang on, I need to, recalibrate this again. Give me a second.
Alright, I'll
go
on about waffles and pancakes if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Alright, so
I finished.
I do agree with your basic thing of pancakes and frozen waffles do generally taste the same. Although admittedly some people will throw in various things to make them taste different. I consider that more of flavorings like blueberries and such, and so it doesn't count when it comes to judging the base amount.
I think it's unfair for people to like compare how things taste based on what you put on it. That's like comparing burgers and hot dogs and saying burgers are better because you put more stuff on it.
Yeah, which is not true.
Yeah, you could put that same stuff on hot dogs, it's just less people like it that way. Also, we got a blue rupee there. And now...
Yellow Link.
Wait, hang on. Talk. Morning, Yoshi. This guy is, I forget this guy's name. I know he's like the cool guy. So, he's like the, you want to voice him? He's like the cool guy.
Morning, Yoshi.
That's your cool guy voice?
Look, I don't know a cool guy voice. So, today's a wing ceremony. Are you ready? He's mostly in the attitude, to be honest.
I guess. He's a nice, cool guy.
All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing.
They have motions and gestures in this game!
Gasp. Of course, that crimson loftwing of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident I'd feel pretty confident about riding him too. Oh god, that wording. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. You know, he's red because he murdered all the other ones. You mean my menstruation
cycles? Yeah, they're horrible.
I was gonna say he's red because he was covered in the blood of his enemies, but okay. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. So you know, that guy who has the scooter will totally win.
Personal space bubble, buddy. I think his name's Pippet.
I'm something of a bird researcher around here.
Yep.
I completely misjudged the tone of that sentence. So, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet.
I swear to God, I was looking away from the TV when I said that, by the way. I didn't even read that on screen.
Yep.
Also, I like how that's basically a school uniform for the record, or like a riding uniform. It's literally Link's outfit in different colors. Meaning, there's even chainmail as a school uniform. How many shootings happen here? I'm sorry, that joke was in poor taste, but still, I gotta ask, why chainmail?
Weighted training?
Maybe. Also, I will say something I really do not like. Oh, I guess I can use Z. Never mind. Alright, riders, Groose, Colin, Strick, and RL Yoshi. Who will claim the prize? Also...
one of these names is not like the other.
Yeah, Colin, am I right?
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. He's from the last game.
No, it's a different Colin. Unfortunately. Actually, if it's who I'm thinking of... No, it's not who I'm thinking of. Right. Anyway, this is...
Officer Big Nose?
I don't know.
Nope.
Hey, RL Yoshi. The day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us.
He reminds me of Dreadlock Guy.
It's time to put what you've learned to use. And those practical skills I taught you. And all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. Also, my name is Horrible. Well, Reddit, do you remember how to look around using C? Press C when you want to take a look at your surroundings. If you feel as though the cursor is moved out of alignment, point the Wii remote at the screen and press down to easily rectify the situation. Okay, admittedly, the looking is annoying that you have to use the Wii remote to do it, but at least you can calibrate very easily.
Yeah.
Gives you...
Instead of going like head to the menu or something.
Yeah, instead of going to the Wii menu and having to reconnect the Wii remote and whatnot. Anyway, let's get out of that menu now. I keep forgetting that B doesn't do stuff, right? I want to go around and I want to talk to everybody because I want to show everybody off. Yeah. This guy... Oh, I remember this guy. He's one of my favorites.
I'll hold on my blathering about waffles and pancakes a little longer.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Nope.
Good morning, RL Yoshi. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck here back at the academy.
I have mime practice.
Plus, I've got to move all these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, RL Yoshi, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy.
I don't know what his name is.
Captain Rosie Shakes.
He'll give us a name soon. But anyway, let's go over here to this old lady.
Where in the clouds?
Oh, his name is Fudge.
Where in the clouds is that Fledge boy? He's supposed to be bringing me barrels. Sometimes I just don't know what's going on in that boy's head.
Probably porn.
I kind of wish that I gave myself a bird name now to fit in. I shall be known as Owl Yoshi. No.
Oh.
But anyway, I can do this.
Thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out, RL Yoshi.
No problem.
Really? Thanks. Okay, so... I need you to carry one of those barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up a barrel and press A to put it down at your feet. If you hold the Wii remote up and swing it, you can throw whatever you're carrying. You can roll small items like pots by holding the Wii remote, blah blah blah, tutorials. Well, we'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press 2. Blah blah blah, tutorials about tutorials.
Now here's the thing, we lose stamina as this goes, so we're gonna have to put it down a few times on the way over. This is optional for the record.
I guess it gives you like money.
We get a bit of money for it, yeah.
Excellent.
I remember my original Let's Play, I did this and then I left without going back to him to collect the reward.
Wow.
I did that later though, I think.
I don't know why I have so much to say about pancakes and waffles.
You can go ahead and keep talking, we'll be at this a while.
Okay, so I talked about how they generally taste the same, but my preference is generally going to be for waffles just because I like the texture more. You know, so just something a little firmer and crunchy instead of sponge.
Yeah,
no matter who makes the pancakes, they usually end up as sponge.
Yeah, pancakes I usually only eat if there are no waffles around.
What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help.
Now I go back to Fledge.
Yep.
Whoops. And even though there's 2 barrels there, we apparently only need to get 1. And can I move, please?
Yeah.
Do a little jig.
Thanks. That was a huge help, Yoshi. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old lady offered me to do that.
You know, you didn't do any of the work, so Red Rupee.
He got paid up front.
I have to hang back and watch the academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Yoshi.
You gotta wonder, though. Okay, here's the question, Rhino. Let's say you have, let's say you have a job, and one day you take off your entire shift and have someone else do it. Would you think they deserve half the pay or all the pay for that day?
Hey. I guess all of it.
Also, Pippin is apparently gonna get mad at me for trying to go upstairs.
Oh, Yoshi. If you're heading over to the plaza, the quickest way is out the door on the ground floor.
You're stupid.
The exit on the top floor is still locked, so you obviously can't get out there. Heroic pose. What's taking the lunch lady so long? I'm gonna have to have a word with her later, because I have some authority over the staff here, even though I'm a student.
I think he just means like asking what. To be fair, that is something people would do. I think like if there's a problem, like whatever. Let's go to the restroom.
All right, one last thing on waffles.
All right.
Sorry, I just had some points I wanted to cover.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. What you said about homemade waffles, I will consider those like the king out of all of it. Although I've only had them a couple of times, and one of those was actually a hotel lobby breakfast thing where they actually had, you know, like pre-made things and mixes. And from there, and stuff made like that through a waffle maker, I think is the best. A, because it's huge, and B, because you can sort of cook it to the general crispiness you want.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the thing I want to do. We need to now take a dump.
Can you like? Oh.
And now, guess what? When you stand up, it flushes. You can't hear it, but it flushed. Trust me.
Why is there a wood floor?
Why not?
I mean, I would have sworn that was like there was a giant hole under those wooden planks for some reason.
I wonder if we can take the other barrel. Oh wait, no, we can.
Why would you want to? It takes a while. Are you just seeing if she says something if you bring her the second one?
Yeah, but basically. Also, I kind of want to see what happens if the thing runs out, if it just automatically puts it down or what.
It's probably a good thing to see, like, if it just drops it and breaks, or if you just put it down. Shoot, you can almost make it there.
Well, it drops, but this one didn't break, so... Also, apparently I decided to turn it all the way Fuck it!
No.
What do you think you're doing? You better clean that up.
Clean up the invisible wooden bits. The bits.
It was Fledge! You can't prove it was me. What does
I
Fledge
saw
have to
you
say
do
about
it.
that? Oh no, he doesn't say anything about it. Did you break a barrel? I don't care. Away!
Away.
Okay, so
you
I
went
wanna-
outside.
Now there's a thing I want to address here, which I think is something that a lot of people have probably addressed in their own playings of this game or reviews of it or whatever.
What you
I'm
got?
going to address the elephant in the room here.
What?
The one-to-one motion controls, which people say kind of suck.
Well,
They don't! The end. Moving
Oh.
on.
Okay, I heard that like the ones in that I forget what it is. It's like a Miiverse Zelda game. I heard that the sword swinging in that was like more accurate.
I'll go over it a bit more in a bit, but... Good morning to you, Yoshi. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony.
So
Are you
I'm just
feeling
hanging out here.
Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Have you seen my ADHD medication? Look this way while blah blah blah. Excellent. Always remember you can blah blah blah. Once you have blah blah blah, you can easily blah while pressing blah blah blah. And even when there isn't anything to blah blah blah, oh, but it's a little blah to carry on a conversation from this blah. Why don't you blah 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 blah?
What?
Blah. You should be able to blah if you blah 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 blah. Wouldn't blah. Move it while being able blah blah blah. You should be able to blah. Try blah 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 here. Anyway, here's the thing. The one-to-one motion controls with the sword, people say they suck, but the reason they say that is for one of three reasons. Number one, they don't realize it's one-to-one and they keep thinking they just have to do relatively similar motions. Like, they think if they just swing diagonally, it'll do a vertical swing, etc. Number two, they don't realize how to calibrate the Wii Remote, which you know how to do it now. C, point, down, done. Or number three, they just don't like the fact they have to lift up their arms when and just have to actually move while playing a video game. In which case, your fault for being, 500 pounds.
Okay.
That is all.
Have you ever tried that Zelda game on the the little me version of it.
Which one? Oh, you mean on Nintendo Land?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Yes, I've done that. It has the exact same motion controls.
Yeah.
Huh.
It is in no way different, but people say it is. It isn't. It just seems different because you play it for less time, so you don't have to do things like the Skyward strike or anything like that. Anyway, you have someone to beat. Zelda's waiting for you, is she?
Go tap that.
Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again.
So this task will easily distract you from going to see your potential love interest.
Look, instead of chasing that pussy, chase this pussy.
What
The headmaster
is that
so
even a
busy-
cat? I can't tell.
It is. It's a ramlet, which is basically a cat. The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony, thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and, well, you see... Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? I'm on it. Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate your taking the time to help. You should be able to climb somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. You know what's gonna happen now?
You're gonna
Parkour!
Yeah. Can I point out that he's like, you're busy, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Do this thing for me.
There was something else I was gonna point out, and now I can't remember what it was. But anyway,
Sorry.
parkour! Hiya!
I do like how this is already pretty damn colorful.
Yeah. Oh my! What do you want now?
Do you remember how to move boxes?
Yeah, I know. I'm already at the box. Literally, I was going here to do this.
I don't know. You have to use the proper grip.
I wonder what's even in these boxes.
Air. Or more boxes.
Hello, kitty.
Is that a raccoon or something?
It's a remlet. It's like it's sort of a cat.
It's got mouse ears, a raccoon tail. Just,
But it meows.
oh, goody.
Nice work. You've brought her back safe and sound.
No, wait, I know what it is. It's a lemur.
It's a remlet.
I mean, it's close to being a lemur.
It's called a remlet.
No, I understand that.
Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess.
I was trying to find a sort of real-life comparison to it.
I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Alright.
It has a human face. Sorry, the remlet had a human face. It weirded me out.
You got a stamina fruit. This peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. Hello, you. How are you? How are you doing there, Elvis?
Morning, Ariyoshi. How's life? Did you manage to get even a week of sleep last night? I think you might have been tossing and turning on thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't only forgotten to send your prayers to the gods this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, these bird statues are all over Skyward. It's about time you get in the habit of summoning a statue every time you live by one. A prayer at times says not if you know what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Everyone has the same necklace.
Save.
Caw!
I really do need to think of a better bird name for what I currently have.
I still think Owl Yoshi is probably your best bet.
There's a problem with that.
What?
There's a guy right here named Owlin.
Oh.
Or something. But anyway.
I think I know why they keep those stamina fruits around.
Why?
I was just gonna let the sexual implications sit there, but okay if you wanted me to spell it
Anyway,
out.
let's just walk in here.
Stamina.
Big lady. Little lady.
Tap whichever you want.
Not a lady. I like how I have hair that hangs in front of my ears, even though I hate having that.
Do those even count as sideburns since they aren't actually?
by the servant of the goddess. Unite earth and sky. Bring light to the land. I have no idea what the tune is.
Okay, now, good question.
Hey, it's Zelda.
Do the hairstyles those two have, where they have the things hanging in front of the ears, do those count as sideburns since they don't actually grow out of that spot? They're just kind of hanging down?
Sideburns are supposed to be facial hair, I believe.
Well, it is generally just hair, growing in front of the ears down to a certain part. Because
No, but I'm saying sideburns are supposed to be like, they're like the beginnings of a beard that start near the ears or something. They're not connected to the actual top of the hair. So technically, no, these are not sideburns. They're like pigtails from the front or something.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see my loftwing got you out of bed.
Did he
So that
spit at you?
so that I could take you into it. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. Ooh, shiny. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends.
Okay, you're getting a little riled up about this thing.
It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp.
Now, are you
no, that's a
sure?
liar.
I think there's it might be like a harpsichord, I think.
A harpsichord is like a piano, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. I thought there was a different word for this sort of lyre thing.
No, a lyre, as far as I recall, a lyre is basically a smaller harp. A harp is the big thing that stands up that you have to sit in front of to play.
Wait. Yeah, I know that, but I thought I saw it. Oh, that wasn't it.
They just call it a harp sometimes because that's a more recognizable term.
String instrument like a small U-shaped harp with strings fixed to a crossbar.
And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I want you to be the first one to see me like this, Yoshi. Spin! So how do I look? Great, or nice costume.
Where's the option for I tap that? Are you seriously, while
Really?
I'm Googling liars, are you really having trouble deciding?
Maybe it does look a little weird.
Oh my
No,
god, what did you pick?
I chose, I thought she would have a reaction like, oh, you're just speechless. So much for that. I look proud of myself.
I told the truth.
Okay, here you go. Actually, you should voice this guy. This guy is the headmaster. He's an old guy. I'm just telling you that now. He's not visible yet, though. But he's the old headmaster and Zelda's father.
Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony?
Oh, hello, father.
Sup, bitch?
Oh God, the owl! There, I said it.
Ah, Yoshi, you're here too. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Yes, I said it. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. I'm sure Zelda helped relax you.
Look at that unibrow!
I hang my coat. I hang my cap off one side at a roguish angle. If I wore hats. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So give it your best out there.
But remember, I keep a shotgun in my closet.
Wrap it
Yes.
before you tap it.
Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Well, fuck you. Look at my expression.
What? Oh, well, I suppose that's true. We do have
Recently, Yoshi hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony.
Well, maybe he's just saving it up for you.
And even when he's out riding his loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today.
All the innuendos.
Down, bitch, down!
No need to worry yourself, Zelda. We'll just stock plenty of stamina fruit. Though you may have a point. Today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily.
Neither will he.
And as you... I tried to keep going.
The Elgato delay prevented you. You had too long.
Okay.
Anyway.
And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. Perhaps he's out of lube. But you've known him since you were both very little. Just letting that. I can't help it.
He's still very little, though.
You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Yoshi and his loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Like they're literally handcuffed together all the time. It's kind of weird and kinky.
Even though we haven't seen his loftwing yet. As you know, each of us in Skylift is but one half of a pair. It's called marriage.
We marry birds!
We are only made whole by our loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection.
So you wouldn't get this if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, but basically it's the equivalent of Ocarina of Time's fairies, in a sense.
Bitchin'.
From the Kokiris.
Or the Pikoris.
No, they don't really have anything like that.
When we are young, every one of us meets our loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall, which is why I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Also, and it was this big!
But that first meeting between Yoshi and his loftwing was extraordinary. I heard there were fireworks. That bird came to him was a crimson loftwing. It's a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Of course, then you have the even better green loftwings who are superior in every way.
I don't think they exist.
Shut up. Yes, they do. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met.
Let me just point out in British terminology, bird means lady.
Yes, it does. Do you recall when Yoshi and that loftwing of his first met? What a sight, much like those bedroom eyes you're giving him. The little
Look how our
boy.
eyes are twitching around. You drew my attention to her eyes, okay?
The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other.
No innuendo there.
Judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear.
Look, I don't want him to have sex with a bird.
Of course, then we found out the bird was male.
And he was disappointed. And now I look shocked.
But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Owl Yoshi and his bird.
We're not gonna go with Owl Yoshi. We'll find something else later.
Damn it. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Who?
Yeah, see, he's based on Kaepora Gaebora.
Who?
Okay, you remember the owl from Majora's Mask who showed up like twice?
Ah.
That's Kaepora Gaebora. He had a bigger role in Ocarina of Time, and he's also appeared in other Zelda games like Four Swords Adventures. This is who he's based off of. That's why he's also called, Headmaster Gaepora. Kaepora Gaebora. So.
Is he the exposition owl?
Yes.
Okay.
But now he's Zelda's dad.
Uh-huh.
This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft.
Calm
No,
your tits.
bitch!
Calm your preteen tits.
If Yoshi doesn't fly fast enough during the race, I'm pretty sure they're like, 18 like always.
Flat.
What if Yoshi messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm your A-cops!
You're supposed to be the optimistic one in this relationship, because Link is the silent one.
Link holds up a middle finger.
Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Yoshi.
Listen, Yoshi, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later.
You got the tissues, right?
Ah.
Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Look at this.
Young couples in their first time being with.
Now, here's the thing. Oh, yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. Murder! Okay, Arayoshi, go ahead. Just press down and call your loftwing.
In the time she said that, he would have been through the clouds.
Nothing.
Upskirt. Who? His bird sure is taking a long time to get here.
Something's wrong! And she jumps off, calls her own bird. It's blue!
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
The only colors I really know of are red, blue, and yellow. Those are the ones I remember. Hang in there, Arayoshi. I've got you! So, here's what happened. She pushes him off to almost fall to his death, then grabs him with a bird and yanks him back up. That's not a good first date.
Yep.
This is you,
Tuesdays.
That's you all, by the way.
Are you two alright?
I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you?
I
I don't care about how Arayoshi feels right now.
almost coughed up all my mail. This is very odd, Arayoshi. What could have possibly happened to your loftwing? Did you ride it too hard? For a bird to ignore the cries of his master, it is unheard of.
Call, actually, but whatever.
What did I say?
You said cries.
Sorry. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh?
Alright, Yoshi.
This is quite the problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start.
Arayoshi, when you said you couldn't sense your loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry for pushing you to fall to your death.
I'm sure the makeup sex will be fabulous.
Alright, I need to tend to my blah blah blah. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is from. I accidentally mashed A too fast.
Damn it.
Excuse me.
Pig. Ooh?
The bell! It rings!
Ooh. My, how did it get so big? How did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony with his whores.
He does it very well. Haha, old man humor.
Arayoshi, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. Hey, there she is. Zelda, congratulations. Link's going to be flying on you.
But father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Arayoshi asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it.
Well, one must go up the chain of command. Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. You know, when you aren't being fussy and pessimistic. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Arayoshi, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come and see me in my quarters.
And by dimes. We will get on that in the next episode. So, with, all that happening, we need to go find our loftwing. But we don't know what they look like yet.
Yes, we do.
No, shut up, we don't. So, we'll see you in the next episode. We start with 6 hearts in this game.
Holy shit.
We also start with, like, a really huge wallet, I believe.
Ugh.
Hey, we'll see you in the next episode. I've been Max, I'll think of a name later.
I have been Rhino, slowly getting my voice out of old man tone.
See ya. Ooh, shiny things.